Hi, my name is Trinity Falls.
I'm Coach Burton.
Oh, my name is Kamijis Addison,
And
we are Topper Nation News. Today is Wednesday, March 21st, 2018, and the ACT word of the day is instructive, serving to inform or educate.
Well, in Isabel's absence, I'm going to pick up the school news for today. Faculty and staff, make sure you can donate your formal attire to your academy's secretary by March 29th. That would be a good, nice thing to do. Also, to let you know, there's going to be a rep from MNPS Human Capital here to kind of educate you or be instructive on the process of finding a new executive principal. So that'll be that should be very informative for us as faculty and staff. Also, be sure tomorrow night is opening night. Be sure to catch Peter and the Starcatcher from the Hillwood Theater Department. Opens on March 22nd, runs through the 24th. On the 22nd and 23rd, showtime is at 7. On March 24th, there's actually two shows, one at 2 p.m., the other kicking off at 7 p.m., so be sure to go catch that. Also, class dues. It's the fourth quarter. I really shouldn't have to be saying this.
I have the paper.
So, everybody, including Trinity.
And Demetrius.
And Demetrius.
My dues are paid.
Pay your dues, or we'll come get you. Juniors, good job on the ACT yesterday. We had, I felt like it went really well. Thank you to all the teachers who helped administer it. Hopefully all the scores will reflect the hard work that you guys put into it. So juniors, good job. Senior slideshow. That time is vastly approaching for you seniors. Make sure you send your baby pictures or any picture that matter that is obviously school appropriate to toppernationnews@gmail.com. That's toppernationnews@gmail.com. If you have hard copies, please run them by Coach Burlingame's room. He will scan them and send them to us. So that'll be a good thing, good fun thing. So if you have some good pictures that you want to show in our senior slideshow, please get those to us ASAP. Trinity, Demetrius, and Isabel will be putting that together for you in May. So get that done as soon as possible. Trinity. I saw on the news today the CMA Fest lineup was announced. So tell me a little bit about that.
So the Country Music Association released the lineup for this year's CMA Fest, and some of the big names that will perform during the nightly shows at the Nissan Stadium is Luke Combs, Luke Bryan, Florida Georgia Line, Carly Pierce, Charlie Pride, and more. So make sure you're there.
Yeah, Ricky Staggs, Chris
Yeah.
Stapleton, Carrie Underwood, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban.
All those are going to be headlining the show. So we'll be out of school. Then obviously
Yeah.
it'll be in the summer, but you should, if you have a chance, go check that out. It's an amazing event. What they do is they shut down downtown, and they have about 20-something stages all around downtown. It's a fun event. If you haven't experienced it before, it's a fun event. Even if you don't particularly care for country music, it is still, there's a lot to do, a lot to see, and it's really just interesting seeing live music. So thank you for that, Trinity. Demetrius, let's talk about some sports, okay? So we're going to start with track and field, all right? What's going on in track and field? What's the latest?
Well, the latest we have, we have a short team for the, for the field events, but we're looking outstanding right now. We got some new people that's learning, but you feel me? They're growing as the process. Track season just started, but I see a lot of progress in our track and field.
Good. Well, if you are a field event guy, I'm not sure if it's too late or not, so I might be talking a little bit too late on this. But if you are interested in doing a field event, that would be shot put, discus, and I'm not sure exactly what other events in the field they do, but shot put, discus, at least. Go see Coach Page, Coach Morrow, or Coach Reardon. But first, go see Coach Morrow.
And you have to come willing to be disciplined.
I'ma come.
So Trinity,
It's not a
there you
joke.
have it, Trinity Falls. Also, a couple of things going on. Baseball is going to kick off tonight. Kick off their district schedule tonight at McGavick. A game that was rescheduled from Monday and actually rescheduled from yesterday as well. Some inclement weather kind of sidelined that. So looking forward to the Hillwood baseball team, see what they got on the road at McGavick tonight. Also, tomorrow afternoon, they will kick it off here at home against McGavick as well at 4 o'clock to wrap up a 2-game set with the Raiders. So come out and support your Hillwood baseball team. Hillwood softball is underway tonight. They opened their season. Allie Ford joined us just actually a few minutes ago. Jordan Hughes and Allie Ford discussed what is going on here with softball, but they open tonight in their season opener at Hunters Lane. So be on the lookout for that.
Go get those Warriors.
So after a crazy weekend of college basketball, Kai Beatrice, what kind of stood out to you? Is your bracket completely busted?
I haven't been watching any games lately, but as far as I know, my team is still alive. Go UK. Go do your thing if they're still alive.
So Kai Beatrice, let me get this straight. Okay, let me correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, you came in on January 10th. It was a Tuesday. You came in wearing an Alabama shirt. You were saying, "Roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide."
Okay.
So please enlighten me how you became a Kentucky fan for basketball.
All right. So for some of y'all that do not know, I am originally from. I'm not gonna put what city, but I am from Kentucky.
You don't want people tracking you down.
I don't want people tracking me down, But we'll keep it light.
Fair
Let you know I am from Kentucky, but I was only a supporter of the UK basketball team. I'm
Why don't you jump
sorry,
on
but
board
the football team, I support them, but I can't be a real fan of the football team.
Do you know what's going on with Mark Stoops?
I mean, yeah, I know what they're doing now. I give them kudos, but I mean, I'm a ride or die Alabama fan.
Where does that come
Alabama is
from?
my second home.
Where does that come from?
Well, some people in my family kind of beat and instilled Alabama Roll Tide in my head since I was a baby. So, you gotta ride with what you instilled with. So, I'm a ride or die Alabama fan, but I support UK.
Try making sense of that. I did a bracket. I haven't really been as big into basketball lately. Of course, I'm a Bulldog through and through. Go Dogs in all sports. Speaking of which, Georgia just hired a new head coach, Tom Crean, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what he can do. Hopefully he can resurrect Georgia basketball.
Tennessee coach.
Georgia's tradition in basketball circulates around one person and one person only. That's Dominique Wilkins. But that's neither here nor there. What surprised me the most about the weekend of the first and second round of the NCAA tournament was the University of Maryland at Baltimore County, knocking off number one overall seed, the Virginia Cavaliers. So that was an interesting game to say the least. The Golden Retrievers of UMBC, their Cinderella story ended though on Sunday when they lost to Kansas State. So, but my bracket has properly been destroyed. But the champion that I'm predicting, the Duke Blue Devils, are still alive, so I still have hope of winning the bracket pool that I am in. So hopefully Georgia will be in the tournament next year or the year after under Tom Crean. So looking forward to the Sweet 16 that begins tomorrow night, followed by the Elite Eight over the weekend, and then we will gear up for the Final Four. So we'll give you, Chris and Austin will give you extensive previews of that as we come. So they're gonna have some Sweet 16 previews here coming up pretty soon. So I look forward to that. But as far as this show goes, you're probably wondering. You're probably gonna say you're gonna be watching this going. So why do they have 2 bottles of Fanta soda sitting on the desk?
And they're not drinking it. I mean,
No.
They have the willpower to not drink the soda. So the segment that we described earlier, that Trinity described earlier, after she called me short.
Yes.
I'm actually taller than Trinity, so I don't know where that comes from. But anyway, there's a segment because there's a lot of food items and beverage items that I have not tried in my lifetime. These 2 flavors of Fanta being 2 things I've never thought about trying. I've only had Fanta orange, and if this is good as Fanta orange, we're in for I'm in for a treat, I guess. So among the list of other things that coming soon for me to try, I'm going to try all 3 flavors of Takis. I'm actually going to try some Flaming Hot Cheetos. Never had those before. There's some stuff that Isabel was going to bring that I haven't tried. Some things off the menu at Oscars. There's some off the menu things that I haven't tried from Taco Bell. The list goes on and on and on. We could do a separate show, a separate hour, a separate week on stuff that I've never tried. So without further ado, Trinity, explain these flavors of Fanta to me, and then tell me which one you want me to try first.
Alright, so we have the berry Fanta and the pineapple Fanta. This is personally my favorite. What's your favorite coming to this?
pineapple. Pineapple.
Pineapple, speak up. Just let them hear you.
Pineapple. I like pineapple.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna try
We're
the
gonna try
berry
berry first. So which one? So Trinity and Kamitrus, I'll let you do some predicting too. That's usually a good skill to have, prediction. All right, so predict which one am I gonna like best?
this one.
You think I'm gonna like the berry?
Coach Burton. This, I'm gonna just put it like this. You know, you have the devil to the left, and you have God, the heavenly person to the right. You might want to stick with the right, because pineapple is always gonna be the best.
So
No.
are you saying she's the devil and you're the heavenly one?
Basically, that's
See,
what he
just-
said.
If Bobby Boucher was here, I wouldn't call anybody in public the devil, but if push comes to shove, she just might be.
You know what?
know.
We're gonna go ahead and try this berry Fanta. Not listen
Alright.
to me.
Poison.
Do
That's
you
a
like
very
it?
interesting flavor. That is actually very good though.
It is.
It tastes. How am I gonna put this? Have y'all ever had an Airhead?
Yes.
Like the blue flavor of Airhead?
Yes, my favorite.
It's it's a blue raspberry type
Mhm.
flavor. They really should just call it blue
Blue
raspberry
raspberry.
Fanta.
Yeah.
But it's an infusion of obviously probably judging by the label of raspberries and blueberries. So why not just call it what it is? Because that's exactly what it tastes like. That is a tremendous soda, and at the chill temperature that it is, incredible. So
Well,
Kamitrus,
If you-
I gotta be honest. This pineapple is gonna be tough to beat.
I mean,
Actually, the berry is gonna be tough to beat. So this pineapple better. It has some big shoes to fill. Let's
I'm
just
gonna
say
just
that.
say, just like the Dallas Cowboys, it ain't got nothing on it yet. You just gotta try it.
He's all right. Let's recap. Alabama for football, Kentucky for basketball, and the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys. How did that happen? Well,
Let's
I-
see if you can notice a trend here.
my family is, my roots is exactly from Texas. So, you already know how that goes. I can't even, if your roots is from Texas and you don't root for either Houston or Dallas, something is seriously wrong with you. But yeah,
All right.
Let's try
Can't
this
beat that.
pineapple.
That being said, roots from Texas, so why not try pineapple? Makes sense.
hold on.
That's it. Pineapple. That's an interesting flavor. I will say this. Both are very surprisingly good. Any kind of soda that's the color blue, I don't really trust offhand. And then I'm not really a big pineapple fan
Yeah.
as far as the actual fruit. So pineapple actually came in. I thought I was going to like this one better as well. And I'll give you the verdict as soon as I finish this cup here. But This is a very interesting flavor. Chilled. It's cold. It tastes really good. I'm curious to know what it tastes like at room temperature, but
Me want the more.
'Cause-
Pour.
because surprisingly, I drink a lot of sodas room temperature or slightly colder because sometimes I'll go out in the garage and grab it out of the box that it's not yet in the fridge. But anyway, so here's my analysis. We got 2 empty
Let's
glasses
see.
of soda. Okay, so the initial taste, okay, the initial burst of flavor, I'll have to give the edge to pineapple. However, the aftertaste and the overall experience, I'm gonna have to say, berry is the champion in the clubhouse. So as of right now, in the Fanta family, obviously orange is king. Okay, that's the only time you'll ever hear me say orange is king when I'm talking about soda. All right, obviously Fanta orange is king. It's in a class by itself. Okay, but as of right now, and I think there's more flavors of Fanta in there.
Grape, strawberry,
Peach.
yeah,
Peach.
peach.
Okay, so we'll have to try all those too to see if berry holds up. But right now, if I was ranking them, I would say orange, berry, pineapple. So the battle today, sorry, Kymetris, I have to go with the devil who called me short. Trinity
I
Falls.
called him tall.
I
I gave him
won.
his
So
props.
in our next episode, we will likely try Takis and or the other flavors of Fanta. So stay tuned. It could be a total surprise. We don't know. We don't know what's in store for Burton Tries. And then in addition to that segment, there's some things that I've had they haven't had. So it will be Burton Dishes. I don't know if that's a great name, but
Yeah.
we'll work on that.
Sounds
It's a working title. How about that? So, go catch Peter and the Starcatcher tonight, or actually tomorrow night, March 22nd, starting at 7. Weekend full of shows. Go catch that. Theater department does a tremendous job. Miss Daniels does a tremendous job of putting it on, and her staff. So check that out. Check this out. Go try these 2 Fantas. They're both good. Berry's slightly better. Obviously, but if you're
really
asking my
pineapple.
advice, orange is the way to go. So, with that being said, that's all we have for you today. So, for Coach Burton,
Trinity Falls.
You know me, Kymetris Addison.
that's all we have here for you today on Topper Nation News. Thank you for,
Edition.
thank you, and have a great day. Sorry.
Give me some. Give me some.
It's gonna be real whiskey.
Satanic thing you're doing over here. Mixing different flavors.
Reload. Oh, that's good.
This is scary. This is so scary. Behind the scenes.
Hey, roll on this.
I'm rolling it already.
Oh, awesome. He's
Awesome.
on it.
It would
Oh my god. You know they have green apple flavor? Yeah, it
that
does.
That sounds gross.
I don't even like.
I'm not gonna lie. The only green apple thing I like is Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they're good job. But the watermelon Jolly Ranchers are the best. All right, so here's some bonus footage. Got a mixture.
It smells.
Smells terrifying.
Tastes like pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple dominates the flavor.
See? My choice is always right.
Shut up. I just need
Oh,
some
boy.
some pizza with it.
What?
You know, pizza and cold drink would be the best.
I mean, if
Pizza.
you just kept it, straight pineapple, I think.
Jets, if you want to sponsor the show, by all means.
Please, please.
Please, like, you will, listen, you will make my day. Every day.
Every day. Oh
Every
my
day.
gosh.
I might
Please
just,
sponsor.
I might
Jets.
just come work for you.
Jets, this could be your spokesperson.
I'm
The
all for it.
Cowboys, Kentucky, and Bama football fan.
Roll Tide. Roll
That's
Tide.
your spokesperson right there. Come meet
And,
yourself.
Bobby
It's
Boucher
said and
is
done.
willing to come and part of the show too, if you really.
Well, Bobby Boucher is a knucklehead. I tell you what, Kenny, he's just terrible.
Well, Bobby Boucher wouldn't be drinking this, but Mama said you got to step out of the picture sometimes and be yourself. So I'm going to try something different today.
All right.
I'm ready for Bobby Boucher. After
All right,
this, I'm
Bobby.
drinking water.
Tell us why we should watch Topper Nation News, Bobby.
The reason why you should watch Top Nation News, you might want to join. Well, you can't join the camera in. But listen, you want to watch Top Nation News so you can hear about anything that you need to know about anything. Like we talk about worldwide stuff in school. You know, we get detail. We're young people, so we're gonna be as real as possible to you. We're not gonna lie like Trinity segment, but we're gonna be 100 with you. You need to know something, you need to come talk to the people at Topper Nation News.
By the way, my weather segment is not.
Your weather, she can even speak proper English. So, this is all from Topper Nation News, 3A edition from the real, from the Bobby Boucher, Coach Braden, that's our coach, that's my coach. And I might not be on the sideline this year filling up water bottles, but I'll be maybe I'll be in the stand supporting the 629. Be sure you support the 629 because you're gonna dominate this year, and next year after that they're going to the Super Bowl. And, I don't know too much about Trinity Falls, but her segment is okay. It's really the devil, but I'm not gonna say it on the news. But that's 3A edition for you.
And we out.